My former business partner was a really good sales leader, and Raf would talk to the team about sales prevention tools. And those are the self-inflicted wounds that we do when we're in the pursuit of closing business. So let me give you a few examples. The biggest and most ubiquitous sales prevention tool is the CRM. It's not a knock against the technology or companies like Salesforce.com or Microsoft Dynamics. Great companies, great technology. However, there's almost always user adoption issues with the sales team. So what happens is they're threatened that they either adopt or lose commission or lose their job. And anytime you have forced adoption, you get minimum outcomes, right? They'll do the minimum that is required of them to keep their job or to get their paycheck. So the real value of the CRM is mitigated because you have the minimum amount of data, and in a lot of cases you have the garbage in, garbage out problem. So the next is sales prevention tool is bad or lazy messaging. So what's that? Let me give you an example. We are changing the paradigm by producing agile and actionable information and insights and data-driven performance analysis. This disruptive approach transforms the market for forward-thinking companies. I mean, it's word salad, but people get hooked on these words and phrases and they repeat them ad nauseum, and the result is that those words don't mean anything. It is lazy, and you need to avoid that. Another sales prevention tool is the BANT qualification question. So the BANT process was invented by IBM in the 60s, and it said if you ask these 4 questions, and got yeses to them, then you'd have a qualified prospect. Do you have a budget? Do you have the authority to make the decision? Do you have a need for whatever we're selling? And do you have a time frame for making a decision? So they are interesting questions, but they are no longer relevant to identifying who a true buyer or a qualified prospect is. And if they were, why would more than 50% of deals end up in no decision? So that's only a start of some of the sales prevention tools. But I think what the advice here is that you want to identify those obstacles that get in the way of your selling and that are holding back your team.